Old man here, and it's an exciting weekend day here because we just got our first job, kind of, sort of, chopping down our first tree. That story's coming right up. All right, we just got our first job, as I said in the intro. And if you remember, I just said kind of, sort of on this job. So let me do some splaining for y'all. So we did get permission from my neighbor, who's directly across the street, to cut down a couple of his trees. Now when I say job, yes, because he hired us to do it. However, I am going to do this tree cutting pro bono, meaning free for those of you that are unfamiliar with law terms, because I'm still a novice and I still want to get some tree time. And I said, I'll take that tree down for you at no cost as long as you allow me to train on it, which is the whole purpose of getting to this point. And that's what we were going to do. So we're going to be starting this here in the next probably half an hour, 45 minutes. I'm estimating about 4 hours because it's not a very big tree. Doesn't have a lot of limbs on it. It's more like this one right here that goes up and you see the fall foliage in it. There's actually two trees there, but that middle one, it's kind of like that. So if I can climb up it and start cutting down a few branches, that's what we're going to be. So stay tuned and we'll give you an update here. We're going to get the camera set up. I also have a helper with me. You might remember Alex, my nephew, from some of the bike builds that we're working on. Actually, I think this video is going to come out before those bike builds, but anywho, that is what we're going to do. He's going to be my ground guy, and that's the bike we're talking about, that motorcycle. But yeah, so we're going to load up this wheelbarrow since we only have to walk across the street, get all my gear in it, and start chopping. So stay tuned. All right, we are at the site and we've got our equipment getting laid out here. Again, this is my first job, so I don't know what the protocol is for laying out equipment and getting your staging area all set. None of the branches are going to come this way, at least that's not the plan. So I think my gear over there is okay. Plus I'm going to be wearing all that. But I've got like my camera case and some rope that Alex is going to help me get up the tree. And just in the proper process of getting everything laid out and planned.
Get the angles of throwing the string.
Yeah. All right, we are at the tree here, as you can see. Got my helmet cam on. Got my throw line I'm going to work on here. I'm going to try to get it up to this first Y here to secure the line up so I can at least have it up there when I climb up and start attaching it to the other tops. I'll still have my flip lines on me, but that's the plan. So we're going to attempt to throw this up here now and see how it goes. Give it our best shot. So we're just shooting for the first one up there. There we go. That's what we were looking for. All right, we managed to get our throw line up over this Y. It took me about 6 tries. I just ended up throwing it overhand because it was close enough. The swing method was not working. So I've got it hooked up here. This will be my probably my secondary line as I climb up. I'll still have the 2 flip lines on me. I'm not taking any chances on this. And once I get up there, I'll put the flip line around and then continue climbing up. And we'll have some secure line up there for me to be safe. Now I got to get all my gear on, and then we'll start climbing this baby. Stay tuned. All right. So we've got Alex behind the camera, and I'm just gearing up everything here, making sure that the harness is going to fit correctly. As you probably have seen in my other videos, we are dialed in on the harness already, and following all the right procedures here. Got the boots on first, stepped into the harness, and tightening everything up, and then I'll put the spikes on, and then we'll start climbing. So, see you in a few. All right, old man here again. We're getting ready to go up. I've got chainsaw going, and we're gonna try climbing up here. Stay tuned. All right, I'm hooked in here. That was awesome. Don't recommend that though. It's called gaffing out. So the question is, am I afraid of heights right now? I'm a little bit nervous, but I don't really have any fear. I think a lot of it has to do with having to focus on keeping your lines taut and in a secure location. All right. Don't know how much of the you missed there because the battery died on me, but we are recording again. I am, I don't know, 40 feet up in the tree, Alex?
Give or take.
Give or take, yeah. Looking good. It took me an hour to get up here, so I'm really kind of tired. Letting the legs rest. My upper body is in good shape, but I'm letting the legs rest. And I've gone through a couple of things of Gatorade, but I'm in a Y section of the tree now, which is fantastic. And I'm just going to position myself where I can start cutting some of these limbs off with the chainsaw. I had to let my chainsaw down loose on me on the side here, as if you can see it there. I don't know if you can see it, because it got a little bit awkward on sitting on my side here, and it was running and trying to maneuver around into the Y area. But I am triple secured in. I've got the lifeline around this Y here, putting a lot of tension on, friction rope, the eccentric climber, and I've got let me turn it around here, sorry. I've got a orange flip line, which is the wire cord, and then underneath that is a rope flip line, and I'm secured in that way. So triple secured in, not taking any chances, and this is a godsend, this line here, because it's just giving me a lot of rest. The monkey beaver harness is holding up fantastic. It's supporting the back of my thighs, and it is giving me a lot of support. So I've got enough rest now into me so I can start cutting off some of the bigger limbs, and then I think we're going to get a rope up here somehow, probably attach it to the other rope, and then bring that up and secure it to some of the bigger branches so Alex can pull on it while I'm trying to cut it, so we avoid some of the structures down here. But we'll get to that point here shortly. Anywho, I'm going to put the helmet back on and continue on the journey. Hopefully we get a few more minutes out of the video here, so stay tuned. Yeah, you know, this big one here I might be able to do.
So drop this one here, that one there.
Yeah, exactly. I dropped this one over there, but we'll move that trailer over here because that should drop, you know, once I cut. Figure that out. Spike in here. Ooh. Yeah. So now this is giving me a little bit of resistance up on the tree here because I want to swing back that way. I just tighten myself back in with the lanyard. I'm going to try to give myself a little more position with this one here so it secures me in on the other side. I'm going to do this though. So I feel my legs are feeling much better now since I was able to get that rest. Actually, I think I'm going to go around twice on the big side here. That's the cool thing about having a long lanyard. This one happens to be 15 feet. You can actually use it to support positioning around the other ways, like what I'm doing here. Tighten this up so it'll bring some of the tension off. Now I know there's better ways to do it than what I'm doing. Don't get me wrong. There's other systems you can put into place while you're trying to just maneuver in the line. But you see what I'm doing here? I'm tying it off on this side, so if it tries to pull me back over, it doesn't. I'm actually able to state more on this side like this. Yeah, that actually works pretty good. Again, I know there's better ways to do it, but I'm safe. I'm tied in 3 ways, and now, oh yeah, I got good support over here, which is cool. There we go, folks. Positioning quite well. Ready? That's what I call getting her done. Look at that placement. Secured in twice. Oh. Position myself around here again. I'm at a real awkward position here. All right, there we go. I'm back on the ground again because my chainsaw ran out of gas. So I've been idling too long, so I gotta remember to turn off and learn how to better start it up in the tree, but it's all part of the learning experience. So I'm gonna take a little break now. I'm gonna get some more fluids in me and fill the chainsaw back up, and I'm gonna climb back up. But it was fantastic watching that big branch drop right there from all the way up there. That's a rush, man. All right, stay tuned. Alex. It's coming down. I hope. right. I'm still triple secured in here. You know, the height's not bothering me much. And I feel all right, man. Just tired. This is a very demanding job. And you know, I'm a little older in age here. I'm an old man. So to be doing this is something else. But again, this is my first tree climb. Now I'm probably 45 feet up. And it's going well. Triple secured in here, not taking any chances. I've said that a million times. And it's gonna keep going. Try to get a little bit higher on this one so I can get a little bit of leverage on this one. This is another big one. And then we're gonna come back to this one here because I don't want to hit the structure down there. So we're gonna try to tie it off and have him swing that way. I'm gonna put my cut over here, you know, and then try to pull it that way. So gotta keep this one going. Yeah, it's good. Got it? A little more?
Alright.
Yep, pull it all the way through. Yeah, that one. Yep, pull it. All right, grab this one. Yeah, just grab them all, and you're gonna go that way with it, okay? Grab that one. Now, what I would recommend is wrap around that other tree over there. And then when I start cutting, you gotta really pull, okay?
So you want me to go on this side of the tree, but over here?
Well, you really need to put a lot of tension on it that way, because I'm gonna try to drop it over where you're standing. So get over here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, just get underneath all that. Yeah, let it record. All right. All right, we ran into a little bit of a situation. I got really nervous about this one loner here sitting there. I tried to cut a face out of it, a block, a wedge, and I got too far into it because just my angle was way off. And I'm nervous about it coming onto this structure over here. So what we've decided to do is we're gonna tie off and we're just gonna fall it right over there. And I'm just hoping this thing doesn't snap off. At least it gets enough momentum. I'm hoping that we can just, to be quite honest, I'd even like to drop it right on top of that one over there, if that's okay. Yeah.
You're creating more work for me, but all right.
Yeah, for all of us. So there's a water filter well thing there. So we are not going to try to drop it right on top of this. We're going to come about where I'm standing. They're going to pull on that side while I put my wedge in. And then I'm going to do my back cut. And then also put wedges in, which I got over there. And we'll see how it goes. It's a 16-inch saw. I'm probably going to cut up here. I'm going to start up here because it's a little thicker down here, so I'm going to do it high and then we'll just cut it off, okay? All right, so here is my cut, and not bad. We've got the wedge came in about 1/3 of an inch in, or 1/3 of the way in, And then a clean cut on the back, not bad. A little bit of, not perfect here, but enough. So we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna clean all this up for the homeowner and get it all taken care of. All right, we're going to continue cleaning up here. You see we're doing a pretty good job here. And the owner wants these cut up into about 2-foot pieces. He's going to do a burn pile, probably use some of the wood for fire pits. And then all the brush will probably just be put into the back area of the wooded lot because it'll just decay back into the earth. But I don't know, we've done a really good job cutting up all the wood. We're probably another half an hour away from being done. So with that, we are going to close this series out and enjoy a nice hot shower, maybe even a beer tonight, and a lot of Advil. So, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And with that, peace out.